Hello everyone, we are live trading the S&P 500. Markets are open. We're trading the contract is the micro S&P MESC23 in a 4-minute chart. Last week I published the first video about this automated trading strategy, which is very successful. And today I just want to give you a quick update on how well we did in the first week of trading. How many trades did we execute? How many were profitable? And how many losses we had? And the overall return of the first week, so you can kind of see the projected profit by the end of the year. All right, so let's jump into it. You can see right now is we're losing about what, $37 in the last trade. It was executed around noon today. Today is October 17, 1:17 p.m. It did trigger a long position here. It reached out 42.23.25 and then it retraced back, so we're losing about $37.50, but I don't worry about that. I'm gonna let the program do what it knows, what it does, and it knows how to do it, so it's just gonna keep watching it. But let's go ahead and review all the results. All right, let's go back to October 9th. That's when I published my previous video about the automated trading algorithm. This is the algorithm that I've been in production for the past 8 days, actually, since October 9th. Today is October 17th. So for 8 days been trading, I'm gonna be tracking against that day. That's gonna be my initial day of investment. That day I put on a separate account $4,000. So I'm gonna be tracking everything against those $4,000. And I'm gonna be providing you updates throughout the year. Now, if you right click on the actual trade here, you can see view strategy performance report, and then I'm gonna go to the actual trade graph here. Performance graph. So this is everything that I have in this algorithm is gonna be tracked against 10 years of data, because I back tested this algorithm quite significantly, right? So from 1015 to 1017. So in 10 years of data, this program yields $17,000 per mini contract, right? Per mini contract. Each mini contract cost $1,235, I believe, 32. I'm gonna double check, but $1,230 approximately each mini contract. So I'm gonna assume this is my first trading date, but the results that you're seeing here in that curve is just the last 10 years. Because when you go to time frame, I'm using 4 minutes, customize. Here it says range. I'm gonna say 10 years back. So the entire data set for back testing is 10 years. So that's why you see those results. Now, I'm gonna be pulling the reports since that day, and we're gonna be starting tracking all these trades since October 9th. So let's go ahead and explain what we saw in the first trade. The first trade, you see the two blue lines, right? The blue lines are exponential moving average, and those are used to trigger long positions, while the red lines here, two moving averages as well, they are used to trigger short positions. So 4 moving averages, 2 for long positions, 2 for short positions. Now the long positions are used with let's see here, inputs with a fast moving average of 74 days and a slow moving average of 294 days. When one crosses the other one, so when the fast crosses the slow from below here, like crosses, it triggers a long. Now, those are not the only two conditions. There are other indicators that I'll explain in a minute, but those are not the only two indicators, but that's one of the primarily indicators. When the fast moving average crosses the slow moving average in blue, then it triggers a long, and that happened on October 9th. On the same point, when a red moving average, a fast red moving average crosses from above to, from above, it crosses a, let's see if I find one example here. It's hard to find a good short here. Did it happen? Yeah, maybe here. Let's try to find a short here. All right, there it is. This is in the past. All right, that triggered a short. So when the fast moving averages crosses the slow moving average, and let's check the parameters, inputs. So when the fast moving average, red moving average, is 175 days, crosses the slow moving average, which is 1750 days, then it triggers a short with the combination of other indicators as well. It's not just the two, but that's the primary indicator I use to identify and to distinguish between longs and short positions. So on October 9th, let's go back to October 9th here. All right, and we are back here on October 9th. Around 5:12 a.m. in the morning, the program activated a long position because two conditions were met. One is the fast moving average in blue cross over the slow moving average in blue, and then that's one flag. And then the second condition is the rate of change, this indicator at the bottom that shows the previous 8 days of the price, so an average of the last 8 days. Then how fast is that price increasing or decreasing? So because it triggers, it went over the threshold, then it triggered a long. So those two conditions were met. And then the exit condition for which it was exited, let's see, exited out on around 13. So around 1:50 p.m., 1:52 p.m., it was exited out with profits. This is just my own target, right? You can use 1%, 2%, 0. Whatever it is, 0.5%. So in this case, it's a little bit less than 0.5%. That's my trigger point, but you can use whatever, and you can back test and see what works for you. Immediately after that, it triggered another long position. It closed it out with a profit again, and the following two, you can see trades here were entered with an exit with a loss, right? Small loss here. Now you can manage your own stop losses, right? But this program, it gives some room because the entry price was here around 43.94. So I can say, well, exit out if it's below that entry price, right? But the index always fluctuates, and it creates some, and there are a lot of noise in the market. So sometimes you do see these movements down and then back up, right? So I did give the program a little bit of wiggle room, and I think it's 0.5%. So if it's below 0.5%, I will exit out no matter what. It may be too short of a wiggle room or too small of a wiggle room, but you know, and sometimes I do miss on continuation of the trend, right? If I exit out too soon, then you see here, reverse it up again and it continue, right? So, and I exit out with a loss there, but I don't care because I back tested in 10 years, and I found out that this is about the right amount of wiggle room, right? 0.5% of below the entry price, right? If it's below, you know, that's it. I don't care. I'm out of the trade. I prefer to exit out with a small loss and gain, you know, potential future trades, right? All right, so let's see the actual results for up to today, right? Let's go to my spreadsheet here. All right, so the start day was 10/9, initial investment 4K. As of today, we have a total of 4273.75. In profits, that's a total of 273.75. We've been trading for the past 8 days since I activated this latest version of the trading algorithm. That's a 6.84%. Monthly projected as of today, we're at 25.66. If we continue this kind of trading success, year projected 213% year projected return. So let's see trade by trade. So this is the 5 a.m. 10/9, right? It was triggered a long at that price. Then the exit was at 1:40 p.m. at 43.54. So with a total profit was 161.25. So that represented a 4.03%. So 4% around there. Then another long, we exit with 4% again. The following day, $163. The following day on the 10th, it triggered a long. No short so far, only longs. We exit with a small loss. As I say, the stop loss was $67.50. So it represented just negative 1.69%. We were out. The next day we also took a long on the 11th, and we exit with that long with a loss with $26 in negative. That represented 0.66%. The following day on the 16th, we just triggered yesterday a long. It was a successful one, 145. That represented 3.63%. And today yesterday we triggered another long immediately after that, and today we exited around what time? 7 a.m. When I woke up, I saw that we exit out with 102. The market, kind of reversed the trend, the uptrend. There was some market news, and the algorithm just triggered a stop loss. We lost 102, so that represented 2%, 2.56%. So the total as of today is 42.73. That's 6%, 6.84%, not bad, just for 8 days of trading. All right, this is it for the first week of trading after activating this complex, or the most complex algorithm I have right now. We trigger short and long positions. The market is kind of trying to decide what to do, so that's not good. I mean, once the market decides either if it's gonna be an uptrend or on a downtrend, this algorithm makes so much money. But we're doing okay for the first week, so I'm gonna continue posting updates. If you guys like this type of content, let me know if you have any questions about the algorithm or how you should build your own algorithm. I already posted a couple of videos about it, but I can help you out with that. Thank you so much. I hope you liked the video, and let me know in your comment section, and I'll see you in the next update.